A study says the moon could hold up to 300 billion tons of water, after water was found in glass beads from the moon. When asteroids or meteors crash into the moon, the collisions send fragments of the lunar surface flying into the air, heated to molten temperatures by the impact. Under these extreme conditions, silicate particles come together to form tiny glass beads. Now, scientists say they found water stored in these glass beads in samples returned from the moon, and this water can be released by just simply heating the glass beads. This work adds to the growing consensus that the moon is more water-rich than previously thought. Scientists first detected signs that water might exist on the moon in the 1990s. Data from NASA's Clementine orbiter suggested the moon's shadowed region might hold ice, and NASA's Lunar Prospector mission found evidence hinting at the existence of ice at the poles. In 2020, data from the space agency's Strategic Observatory for Infrared Astronomy confirmed water existed in lunar soil on the sunlit side. As evidence has piled up over the years, scientists today have little doubt that most of the moon's surface holds water in some form. The examined glass beads, which range from about 50 micrometers to 1 millimeter in size, came from a lunar soil sample retrieved by China's Chang'e 5 mission to the moon in 2020. After the beads were blasted into existence, scientists theorized that water formed inside of them via solar wind, a flow of particles from the sun. Hydrogen from this influx could have combined with oxygen atoms in the beads to form water. Water is the most sought-after commodity for enabling sustainable exploration of planetary surfaces. Knowing how water is produced, stored, and replenished near the lunar surface would be very useful for future explorers to extract and utilize it. It can be used for drinking or even fueling rockets. Each glass bead is capable of holding up to 2,000 micrograms of water for every gram of the particle's mass. Based on a hydration signatures analysis, the scientists think the beads can accumulate water in the span of just a few years. What's more, scientists say that other airless bodies like the moon could be storing water in their surface layers in the same way. Expect more discoveries along these lines as the samples from Chang'e 5 continue to get analyzed. But scientists caution that accessing the water may not be so simple. The beads are small, and there's typically a modest amount of them in the soil, says geologist Mark Norman. Extracting them on an industrial scale for in situ resource utilization, at least at this point in time,